David, firstly, congratulations on another Irish Cup final. Your immediate thoughts and emotions after tonight's 3-1 win over Glentoran here at the Oval?
Delighted. I thought we were good tonight. With a little bit of a hiccup letting them back into the game. I thought it was a poor goal. We didn't stop the cross. I know at the time that Ben Hall had actually had to step off the pitch, so we were probably one light in the middle of the pitch that they capitalised on. We didn't deal with. We didn't organise in and around. So that was frustrating because again, when you let a team like Glentoran into it, you know, home atmosphere, they give you a lift. So credit the players after that. We reacted, responded in a proper manner. And Kyle McLean's second for us, the third for Linfield was an exceptional goal, and basically then killed the game for us.
We spoke a few weeks ago about righting a few wrongs after our last visit here. It's safe to say we've done that tonight in abundance?
Yeah, we did, and to be honest, it was something that we talked about, something that was mentioned in long spells, even after coming into the games, about we got mugged off the last time. And it was a horrendous feeling when we left here. I took it bad in terms of myself personally, but I know the players, most importantly, as always, they were coming in here the night knowing, obviously we beat Glentoran on Boxing Day, which again doesn't take away the fact that we lost here. And we had to come down here. We had the draw, which we lost, and we had to come down here. Glentoran pushed hard for the game to be here. We come down basically into the Lions' Den, produced the performance that we did, produced the result that we required and desired, and give ourselves now an opportunity in the Irish Cup final.
I make that your fourth Irish Cup final now, a competition you and the players have had a lot of success in?
Yeah, we've not been in it for a while. Again, we've watched the last number of cup finals with Crusaders being successful. So, and like the League Cup, I went to a League Cup, and I always said Cliftonville and Coleraine 3 years ago, and the magnitude of the game and the excitement, around the game, the attendances of the game, basically made me and the players sort of determined, hungry, that we wanted to be a part of that, and we have been over the last couple of years. But the Irish Cup final is obviously, the showpiece game, and everybody wants to be involved in it. The last time we played in it, we played Lauren down at Mourneview with restricted numbers, but now we're going to play at Windsor Park, and we look forward to the big crowd. Whoever we play, it doesn't really matter because both teams are very good teams.
You mentioned there watching another team in the Irish Cup final. How much does that strive you on to be successful when it's not you in the final?
It strives me on, but again, like I said before, it's about the players striving to be better, striving to be hungrier, to want more, and great credit to the players tonight, because there's some of the players are going to play in the first Irish Cup final. It's going to be, I think it's Mulgrew's 9th or 10th, which again is an incredible accomplishment and achievement. You have Shields, who's played in numerous finals, then you go to the ones who have been here, the McLeans, the Clarks, the Millers, and others who have contributed to the success that we've had over the year. I'm fortunate, I will say, and I said to the press when I spoke to them about this football club, the tradition, the success of this football club. I've been blessed to be given the opportunity to add to the legacy, to add to the success of this football club, and it's my job as a manager, it's my job to make sure that the players are pushing on all fronts, and say if we can add that extra little bit, because Linfield have always had that team or that player or that era. We now have an opportunity to go and be successful in the Irish Cup final. I want to leave this football club when I leave having had it, having been better, and adding to the legacy, the success that it's already had.
Our third goal tonight killed the game off, won us in the end 3-1.
Yeah.
Your celebrations up the sideline, joyous scenes to say the least.
Again, and it wasn't because the Glentoran fans are behind you, which would probably mock me for the majority of the game. It was a case of my excitement, I was overjoyed. It was a big moment in the game, and again, I care so much about the image of the football club. I care about the image of the players on the pitch and the performance that we put in. And again, probably if the swamp bit in the bottom of that side near where the dugout was had allowed me to go a little bit further than they had done. I know when E2 scored the winner in Boxing Day down here last year, I think it went about 15 yards, maybe further on. But listen, I care. I want us to win. I'm desperate for us to win, and I say probably the emotion at the time probably got a little bit. I probably got a little bit ahead of myself, but
you're certainly allowed to celebrate moments like that. Don't worry about that, David.
Yeah.
Finally, moving on to Carrick now on Tuesday night in our final game before the split.
Yeah, huge game. You can talk about this game being huge. It was, because it gives you the opportunity of now playing in a cup final. But everybody's talking about the 6 other league cup finals that we have left, the league games. So Taylor's Avenue, Carrick becomes paramount to any joy, any success that that we might possibly have come the end of the season. So it's important that we look after that on Tuesday, and try and close the gap on the champions from last year.
Well, thanks very much for taking time to speak this tonight, and congratulations on another Irish Cup final.
Thank you, Stuart.